Hello everyone, it's Miss Angelique Gonzalez here, ready for another fun-filled video. You're gonna love what we have in store today. Today we're learning about ecosystems around the world. Take a few moments to think about what you know an ecosystem is or what you think an ecosystem is. So let's talk about what an ecosystem is. An ecosystem describes a specific area where the organisms work together as a unit. It could be any size, from a tiny pool of water to hundreds of square miles of desert. Each ecosystem is different, and each has established a balance over time that is important to every form of life within itself. Now that we know what an ecosystem is, what is a biome and how is it different? A biome is a way to describe a large group of similar ecosystems. Biomes have similar weather, rainfall, animals, and plants. There are a number of biomes on planet Earth. So, to put it together, ecosystems are parts of biomes, which are systems of life and organisms. In the biomes ecosystems, there are living and non-living environmental factors known as biotic and abiotic. Biotic organism. These are the living organisms that shape an ecosystem. These are components like trees, animals, plants, and other living things. Abiotic organism. These are the non-living physical and chemical composition of nature organisms. These are components like soil, water, air, and landforms. Now that we have learned a bit about ecosystems, let's take a look at a couple, and then we'll get right into some fun. Oh wait, quick reminder, pause the video for note-taking. Also, describe what you see on each ecosystem slide. Now let's get into some learning. The forest, which is an ecosystem referring to a functional unit of nature in which living organisms interact among themselves as well as the surrounding physical environment. It is part of the terrestrial ecosystem. It, however, may vary largely in size, from a small pond to a sea of large forests. Some cool animal and plants that live here include various cedar trees, various pine trees, owls, rabbits, raccoons, fox, squirrels, deer, and many more. The tundra. Tundra ecosystems are treeless regions found in the Arctic on top of mountains, where the climate is cold, windy, and there is little to no rainfall. Tundra lands are covered with snow for much of the year, but summer brings bursts of wildflowers. Also, animals that live here include the polar bear, the Arctic fox, the caribou, and the snowy owl. The desert. Deserts are areas of land that are arid or dry and get less than 10 inches of rain per year. Deserts can be hot or cold. Plants and animals in the desert ecosystem have adaptations that allow them to survive the lack of rainfall and extreme temperatures. Some animals and plants include lizards, the golden eagle, camels, snakes, creosote bushes, mesquite trees, and a variety of cacti. The marine or ocean. Marine ecosystems are aquatic ecosystems whose waters possess a high salt content. Out of all the types of ecosystems on the planet, marine ecosystems are the most prevalent. They teem with life, providing nearly half of the Earth's oxygen and a home for a wide array of species such as seagrass, sea anemones, seaweed, a variety of fish, dolphin, shark, whales, sea turtles, the list goes on. Grasslands. Grassland ecosystems is an area where the vegetation is dominated by the grasses and other non-woody plants. It is also called the transitional landscape because grassland ecosystems are dominated by grass with few or no trees in the area, where there is not enough room for a forest. Now it's your turn. The objective this week is to be able to describe the physical characteristics of environments and how they support populations of plants and animals within an ecosystem. Here's a list of ecosystems to choose from. Pick one, and once one is chosen, you cannot choose that one. If all are chosen and you do not have one at the end, let me know, we'll figure something out. But remember that there are different ecosystems and biomes within each other, so it shouldn't be that hard to choose one. Now that you have chosen your ecosystems, your task is to research what organisms make up that environment. Then, create some type of way to show your findings, whether it's through a fun poster, a 3D diorama, or a presentation. Again, the goal is to describe what all makes up that existing ecosystem. Here are some examples of what I'm looking for. Finally, after you've finished with your observations and findings, please submit a link of your video through the comments below with your name, the name of your ecosystem, and the date. And then, as you finish up your projects, I want you to view all of your peers' videos and choose 1 or 2 organisms from each and describe to me how it helps or makes up their ecosystem community via essay format. I look forward to watching all of your awesome videos and reading all of your great essays. Have fun and get creative!